Mm. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to stream. Konbanwa, konbanwa. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to stream. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend so far. So whether your Saturday's just beginning or whether it's coming to an end, I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday. And once again, welcome back to ASMR. Hello, hello, welcome in. So, I'm trying out a different time slot today, and we're starting an hour earlier than our usual time. I've come to realize with my schedule change that I think this might be better. Oh my gosh, Adene! Hi! It's been a little bit. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, thank you. Honestly, I had a pretty good day today. I got to go to an art exhibition. Woo! So that was nice. The artist was Yoshitaka Amano, which, if you don't know, he's also done some art for the Final Fantasy series. So, how do I describe his art? Well, the genre of art, I think he mostly does like sketchings and paintings. He did have some art where he worked with like metal work, and so the art was like on like gold plating. But it was mostly an exhibition of his works. And then there was also another artist there who was known for Disney art. So it was honestly pretty cool. It was honestly pretty cool, pretty nice. But also, I was just glad to get out the house. I'm just like, okay, this is a cool art exhibition. I like the artist, so I need to get out the house. So it gave me a good excuse at least to get out the house for today. Tomorrow, it's going to be a lazy day around the house, but at least today I was able to get out and get some good old fresh air. But yeah, it was super duper beautiful, man. They had like the prices of the art as well, because I guess you can come there and like they had some art for display that was on sale. And oh my God, looking at the prices of some of that art. So I was like, that's half my monthly. That's like that. Wow, that's half my yearly salary for one piece of artwork. Pickleball? Pickleball. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that sport. Pickleball sure is a fascinating thing. I'm still surprised that it took off, to be honest. It's like, isn't it like a combination of like tennis, but it's like not tennis? It's like the most I can describe it is that it's like tennis, but it's like not tennis. I don't know. It seemed to pick up back in America, and every time I see it, ping pong had a baby. Well, see, that's funny because ping pong is also called table tennis. A pickleball? Pickleball is a sport where you're on a court and you have to hit a ball back and forth across the net. So it's kind of like tennis, but not. Oh, badminton. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's an interesting sport. It's an interesting sport. I think it just kind of confuses me sometimes. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Happy New Year. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, pickleball. Interesting stuff, that pickleball. I think it really got taken off because like they started, at least in America. I don't know in other places, but in America they started building like pickleball courts. And I'm like, I feel like this isn't really needed, but okay. Aw, thank you. I've been doing well myself. Yeah, I've been doing well. Thank you. Been been doing a-okay over here. Not too much, can't complain about. Some ups and some downs, but life marches on as usual. But I've been pretty good. The paddle hype. Interesting. That's interesting. I didn't realize pickleball was like gaining popularity around the world. I thought it was mostly an American thing, to be honest. Though that does leave me wondering, why do they call it pickleball anyway? I mean, the game itself involves no pickles whatsoever, in case anybody was wondering. There are no pickles involved in pickleball. So that does make me wonder, why exactly do they call it pickleball? The world may never know. Isn't it sort of like squash? This is the first time I've heard of it. Pickles? I don't think pickles and squash. Then again, squash doesn't involve squash. Wait, squash is another sport? When you said squash, I thought you were talking about the vegetable. I did not know squash was also a sport. Okay, this is interesting. I'm serious. I've never heard of squash before. This is squash is another sport? I see. Interesting. Man, there are lots of sports. You bounce a ball to the wall. Oh, isn't squash a vegetable? Squash is indeed a vegetable, but it looks like it is also the name of another sport out there. This is some interesting, fascinating information. Man, I didn't realize there were so many sports named after vegetables. Specifically. Well, I'm not much of a sporty person myself, so don't ask me about sports. I'm not really a sporty person, so I don't know much about them. People like naming their sports with vegetables. I guess so. Well, I'm not much of a sporty person myself, I'm afraid. When it comes to things like that, I'm too much of a nerd to get into sports and all like that. It was actually funny. So recently, as you guys have known, I'm looking for a new job. So I was doing interviews, and in one of the interviews, I got asked what my hobbies were, and so I was like, oh God. So I said things like video games and stuff, but I managed to connect it back to the job. So that was really nice. So go me, don't get me wrong. But it was just so awkward because like, I feel like these days, whenever you get asked what your hobbies are as like an adult, you're expected to say something like, I don't know, sports or books or whatever. For the follow, D-Man. Welcome in. Hello. Like, I feel like people expect you to say, like, books or sports or whatever. And I'm just like, I mean, I did used to read books. I used to read a lot of books when I was younger. I was obsessed with books. I would, like, go to the library and I would walk out with, like, stack. I would walk out with, like, a stack. So, yeah. But these days, I admit I don't read as much as I used to. Oh, that's okay, D-Man. I guess so. It was pretty lucky, 777. That's okay. Still welcome to the Moonbeam Squad. Glad to have you here. But I guess I don't read as much as I used to. But actually, one of these things I would like to start doing this year is actually I would like to read more. And when I mean read more, I mean I would like to read actual books and not just AO3. I mean, it's like, okay, I do read fan fiction, but I want to get into reading books again. In fact, one of my goals this year is to finish a Japanese book specifically. I'm always telling my students that if they want to improve their English, they have to read more or just, engage in media more, English media. And it's about time that I start taking my own advice. So I've actually been started reading a Japanese light novel specifically. This one's actually aimed for around middle school, or it's actually aimed for a little bit of middle school. So it's at a level though that I can read and understand it though. So that's why I have it. But I need to get back to reading it. Reading honestly is a great way of learning a language. I mean, you guys might have seen the talk and such about on Twitter, but if you're definitely going to learn a language, besides just studying grammar and vocab, I definitely recommend getting into the media of it. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, grammar and vocab are important, but after you learn that grammar and vocab, you need to also encounter it in like media and stuff. It helps you remember the word. I mean, of course, some people can just see the word in the media, and then because it keeps popping up, it helps them remember. So that's also an important thing to do. Of course, if you want to do basic memorization, that's great. But the more you encounter a word, the easier it is for you to remember what it means. Same thing with a grammar point. The more that you encounter a grammar point and, well, read in or listen in, the better it is for you. So I just remember it because there's been a conversation lately on Twitter of people being like, I got N1 in Japanese because I was reading visual novels. And it's true, though. I don't doubt those people, It's definitely a good thing that people should try. If you're learning any language, to be honest. Not just Japanese, but any language, Spanish, French, anything. Definitely got to engage with media like books or TV shows and movies and stuff. Hell, video games also count too. I actually thought that I would actually watch more anime without subtitles, but I kind of stopped doing it. I was keeping up with watching the newest Pretty Cure, and then I kind of stopped. But I need to get back to it, honestly. It's good for listening comprehension, too. Oh my gosh, listen to me ramble on and on. But of course, you guys came here for ASMR today. Don't worry, I got you. Okay, let's see, where's my brush? All right, never fear. One of your favorite triggers is here. Mm-hmm. 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 Sounds like a superpower. Well, it does sound like a superpower, but it's completely possible if you learn the language, of course. I mean, imagine watching like a telenovela without any English subtitles. Oh wait, my mom did all the time though. Well, that's because my mom speaks Spanish, but it's a good way to practice, so I definitely recommend it for anyone. Any update on your other ASMR venture, Coco? Okay. My other ASMR venture. Well, I've been fooling around, I admit, with it, but I did come to the realization today that I just need to go for it. Honestly, I've been stumped on what I should do for my first video. And that's what's been getting me. I've been stumped. I don't know what to do, but I've realized now that I just gotta do it, I guess, if that makes sense. I've been like kind of fooling around on it, but I just need to, well, go for it. But I guess I just don't know what to do for the first video. That's what has me stumped. You know what they say, the first step is always the hardest one. It is. It is. But I gotta do it. I want to do it. So, yeah. But it's a work in progress. I can say that it's definitely a work in progress. I just don't want to share too much information before I put out content. So let me upload my first video first, and then I'll tell everyone all about it. I'll like broadcast it and everything. But don't worry, for now, it is absolutely a work in progress. Maybe I can spend the day tomorrow brainstorming since I'll be at home and I have a holiday on Monday. I have a 3-day weekend actually, so maybe I can spend tomorrow, brainstorming. And besides, I could always just improvise. Aw, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're feeling comfy. Welcome in. Feel free to kick back and relax, or feel free to chat too. Oh, but also today, I am taking requests as well. Thank you for the follow. But oh yeah, today, I do have it in my Twitch tagline, title line, but I'm taking voice requests today. If you'd like me to say a simple thing or a prompt, please let me know. Of course, I still reserve the right to say, well, no. But if you have a simple voice line prompt or whatever, please feel free to let me know. Of course, I reserve the right to say no, but if you have anything, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll just continue with my rambling, I guess. Though it makes me happy that you guys find my rambling to be a little bit, well, comfy. To be fair, I did say soft speaking, so it also doesn't help that I'm a little bit sleepy today, so I think my voice is just quieter naturally today too. I don't have much oomph to yell or anything. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Alright, sorry about that. I live in the city, so sometimes we have motorcycles and they get very rev happy, People are excited to rev their engines, I guess. I have to admit, back where I lived in America, I didn't have to encounter so many things. But I guess it's the price you take to live in city center. Just excited to go home. Oh, I guess. But it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. It's definitely not a salary worker. I mean, they have to be at home. Unless they're clocking in for overtime, I guess. Ugh, overtime on a weekend. Even the place that I work at does overtime, but it's only until like 2 p.m. or something. I can't imagine working late at night on a weekend like this. Hey, we go out on Saturdays too. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. The night's honestly just starting since it's only 9 p.m. And it is a Saturday, so everyone wants to go out drinking. Oh, and because it is a 3-day weekend too, I guess so. What about you guys? Do you guys ever get up to partying on the weekends? Are you more of a person that likes to stay at home? I'm definitely a homebody. I prefer to stay at home on the weekends. Partying? Yeah. I'm not much of a partier myself. I mean, occasionally I do go to bars if they're with friends, but I'm not much of a party person. But I don't go to clubs or anything. Bars are okay because you're sitting down and stuff, and I guess you can talk. But partying, like clubbing? Oh, no, I don't do clubbing personally. Too much. Well, food. Well, I don't blame you there. You know what? I don't mind going to a party if there's food either. If the party has food, I'll be down to go too. Because, like, if it's just drinking and it's like a house party at someone's house, then it's like, okay, that's fine. But, like, if there's food there, okay, I can get down with some food. You know, chips and dip and other little finger foods. I can get down with that. That would be good. Or a fan base that I like. Oh, I see. So like sports parties or something? Like I don't know if the fan base you mean like sports or whatever. I mean, now that I think about it, I'm into so many nerdy things, and the nerdy things I'm into, well, people gather for them. I don't know if I would say people gather for parties, though I guess people do gather sometimes so we can go eat something. That makes sense. And I don't think people like really gather for parties or anything like that for my fan bases. I don't know. I'm into video games, anime, VTubers, idols. People definitely like to gather for those things, but I don't know if you can call them parties. I mean, a group of people going out to eat isn't really a party, but I like to do that. That I can do. It's just, house parties and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Or if a club has a party here, those can happen, I guess. Or like holiday parties. Well, I could go to a holiday party. Holiday parties are fine, like a Halloween or a Christmas party. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, conventions actually sometimes have parties too. I don't know if they count though, but like after like midnight or whatever, they might. Oh, wait, you know what I'm thinking of? A rave. Yeah, sometimes they have like raves at conventions. And so people will go to that and like dance. I haven't been to one though personally because the conventions I had went to didn't have them, but I have heard some conventions having those. And a Cowboy Bebop live band performance sounds awesome. my. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, no fear. There's no need to. I hope that you can relax here. I promise the only thing here is just free, simple. Well, just free, nice. Why do I keep saying free? Well, free in, simple, relaxing, ASMR. Promise, no sleep paralysis here. May all of those weird things be gone. But thank you so much for following. And it's free. I kept saying it's free. I don't know why I kept saying it's free. I meant to say free in, as there's like no constraint, I guess. I meant to say free in, but I just kept saying free instead. I mean, I guess it is free because, you know, you're not paying anything, but I'm being a silly goose. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Just being a silly goose, I guess. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, time to get out my blanket. Oh, come on. Nope, okay, you just fell. Dumb question, but can we request ASMR triggers? Hello. Yes. And I will do my best to accommodate them, but I might not be able to accommodate all because I have a limited number of things on my hand. But please feel free to request them, yes, and I will see if I can do them or not. But yes. Oh, and of course they have to be like within Twitch guidelines too. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. My mama and papa. My papas made me well. Thank you, thank you. Me to have a... Aw, thank you, Shin. No, I think I'm a little bit out of things to ramble about today. I don't know. After I went to the art exhibition, I just came straight home. Well, I stopped to eat something and then I just came straight home. So, I haven't been doing anything else much today except that. Hopefully this sounds like, I don't know, at least for me this feels like neck scritches. So hopefully this kind of sounds like little scratchy scratchies. Seems like a windy day around here. I'm hearing the wind even on my window. I remember when I was younger, I lived in an apartment that had very weak windows. So every time it was super windy, the windows would rattle. And I was a little bit younger, so I was kind of scared. Like they would really rattle, and the wind sounded like it was howling. When I was a kid back then, it was kind of scary. I'd be laying in bed at night and you just hear the wind outside. Would nail tapping be alright? Sure. You could do nail tapping. Uh-oh. Can I do nail tapping? I'm sorry. As you, I don't know if you guys have known this, but I have very short nails. I'm a bit of a nail biter. So I myself have very short nails. So, let me see. I don't know if I can do much nail tapping, but hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I barely have any nails. I need to use resolutions to stop nail biting. That would be a good resolution. I do not have nails, like, whatsoever. Okay, let's see. If I can... I'm afraid this is the best that I can do, because I don't really have nails. Gotta deploy the nail polish in. I mean, I have thought to myself, like, maybe I should get, like, acrylics, and that would help me, like, stop biting my nails if I get acrylics, but... I don't know. I'm very sorry, Tiger. I hope this is okay-ish. Okay. That is the best nail tapping that I can do because I sadly have no nails. Thank you for your request, though. Rest in peace, my nails. They're like really short right now, actually. It's like bad. Don't bite your nails like me, kids. You should clip them instead, like a civilized, decent person. My recommendation is clipping them straight out the bath. Nice. Just keep it short and neat. Yeah. I mean, you can always, though, get your nails done. I wasn't into that. They look pretty, though. Thanks for understanding. Vision and something instead. Yeah, those can be really helpful. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. But don't worry, even though my nails are short, I can still give good scratches. Spinning them. Smart. That's smart. That's exactly the feeling that I wanted to evoke when I do that. Yay! I'm glad that's how you feel. Thank you. It's exactly the feeling I evoke usually with that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. What? Oh my goodness. Wow, Trippy. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Sorry for the jump scare, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes, guys. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. dear, I don't think I have that command working. Let me check. But I don't think I have that on. 1 second. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for a follow. Oh, next follower goal met. All right, let me see. To see when you followed. It is, but it has to be set up, I think. And dependent on the bot, it might not be. Don't mind the keyboard ASMR, but let me double check. Let me double check if I have that enabled. No worries. It's okay. To be honest, I have a lot of chat commands, but I don't know whether or not. Hi, Azir. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, here it is. I guess I can put that on. Let me see. Put on a contest, chat stats. Oh, I guess I could put that on. Okay. The follow age is now on, so feel free to try again. No problem. Thank you guys for the follows. You guys are very, very sweet. Sorry. I think I had a thing where like I had to like mess with some of my chat commands because like there was just so many of them that I was like, I don't use these. Like there's like songs and I'm like, why is there a song command? Oh, ta-da! Okay, so it should now be working if anyone wants to check their follow age. Yay, it works! Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have hit the 1 hour mark. So, reminder, if you have been sitting a certain way for at least an hour, I think is fair, please be sure to stretch and unshrimp yourself. If you are shrimping, please unshrimp yourself. Check your posture, all that fun stuff. I myself need to stretch a little bit as well, so. Oh guys, I hope you guys aren't hearing my bones crack or anything. Oh dear. All right, stretch. Stretch. I eat shrimp. Exactly. You should eat shrimp and not be shrimping instead. I mean, eating shrimp is okay, but don't be shrimping. That's not good for your back. Your back will thank you when you're all old and stuff. Though I also need to follow my own advice because sometimes I also shrimp. Especially when I do my ASMR streams, sometimes I shrimp because I want to be closer to my mic. And so I also need to follow my own advice. And I also need to not be shrimping so much. But you are what you eat, though. Well, I guess, yes, the exception is, thank you for the follow. The exception is if you are shrimp, then you will be shrimping all the time. But you should try not to shrimp, is the question. So try not to shrimp. I am a pig Me girl. Okay, well, then I guess I shouldn't worry about you shrimping because I don't think pigs can shrimp. I mean, they stand on all fours, and when they lay down, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a pig like sit up. I don't think they can. Can a pig sit up? I don't think they can. I'm pretty sure they don't. Pretty sure they don't. Okay, if you don't want to unshrimp, that's fine, but like your back is gonna be angry at you, and like I don't know. Your back's gonna be angry with you. At least that's what happens for me. My back is just like, why are we shrimping? And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do this. Yes. You sleep shrimping? So like you sleep like scrunched up? That's funny. Do I sleep scrunched up? I don't think I usually do. Unless the bed is too short for me, then I do. But I think for me, mostly I just mostly sleep on my side or my stomach is how I like to sleep. You dozed off for a minute? Oh, did you? Well, are you shrimping? I had to remind people not to shrimp. So hopefully, while you were dozing, you weren't shrimping. What if it hurts to unshrimp? Well, if it hurts to unshrimp, then I think you have more issues on your hands. I think you have more pressing matters to adjust. Hello, welcome in. So this is ASMR with soft talking and triggers as well. So please feel free to either chat or to just kick back and relax. Wait, that's true. I think if you lay down and you shrimp, that is just a fetal position. Yeah. Well, maybe when you're laying down, the fetal position isn't so bad, but I just know that if you're sitting up and you're hunched over, it can be a bit of an issue. Sorry, I'm also taking the time now to stretch. I am taking the time now to stretch myself. Yes. Yes. That's why lately I've loved going to the onsen. I think I'm gonna go this week again, honestly. It's just so nice and relaxing, you know? Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's just so nice relaxing in the onsen. I'm telling you guys, all that nice hot water, just being able to fully submerge myself in it. It's nice. Hello, 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 welcome in. Oh my goodness, Luna! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, hello. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. 1 second, let me get you a shout out. Welcome in, Raiders. It's nice to see you. Welcome. I hope you had a good stream. There you go. But I hope you had a good stream. Guys, if you love even more ASMR, please feel free to check out Luna. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you. I hope you had a lovely stream. Completely understand if you need to raid and dash. Feel free. Welcome in, raiders. It is nice to meet you. If we haven't met before, my name is Coco, aka KokoLuna. When I'm not being a dream guardian, I like to do cozy ASMR and occasionally play video games. A puppy model. Oh my gosh, it sounds adorable. So thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much for the follows, raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. But as I've reminded my own chat earlier, if you have been sitting down for a while, please remember to stretch and such. Hello. Please remember to stretch. Maybe get up, stand a bit. Stretch. How's life? Well, I can't complain, I don't think. But life's been pretty good. I hope it's been treating you well as well. So, raiders, for tonight, we just have simple talking and triggers ASMR. If you have any specific requests, please feel free to let me know, whether that is triggers or voice lines, especially voice lines, because I love doing those. Feel free to let me know, and I will do my best to, well, do it if I can. Otherwise, please feel free to chat or just kick back and relax and enjoy your stay. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Oh my gosh, I don't have anything to hydrate with. Well, that's on me. Here I am telling everyone here to hydrate, and I don't have my water bottle on me. Okay, we'll have to take a rain check on the hydrate real quick. Don't worry. But yeah, if you've been sitting for some time, please remember to stretch a little bit, stand up a little bit, shake out your fingers, feet, arms. Let loose all of the tension that you have. Oh dear. Hopefully you guys don't hear my back cracks. Alright, now where was I? I think I was with Q-tips. Shush. Okay, we'll have to pick that up later. Yes. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday night or Saturday morning. Not sure what time it is for some of you, but thank you for the follow. It's Saturday night for me right now, but maybe for some of you, your Saturday's just starting. So I hope you guys are having a nice Saturday too. I don't think it's still Friday anywhere. I think for everyone now, we're all in Saturday time, but I don't think it's Sunday yet for anyone, is it? Maybe for Australia. I don't know. I know Australia is like ahead of me in time, but I don't know how many. So like maybe it's already Sunday in Australia time. Sunday 12/24. Whoa. So it is already Sunday in Australia. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday, even though it just started. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday, even it just started. What month is it? Well, of course, it is January. It's still Saturday here, so it is January 10th, where I am right now. But I guess if you're in Australia, it's January 11th right now. But we are in the month of January. After surgery. Whoa. So you were like in a medical coma then? Wow. So you were almost in like a medical coma for a month. Well, I guess. Well, what do you say to someone who just woke up from a surgery? Do you tell them like good morning? Is that what you tell them? When someone wakes up from like a coma or in surgery or whatever, you say good morning. Oh, I see. Oh no, do you just say hi? I don't know. KFC chicken pot pie coma. I don't know. Pot pie does sound nice. They actually do have pot pies at the KFCs here in Japan. So they're only a limited time thing. Oh no, I feel like you can really mess with them. You can be like, welcome back. The year is now like, welcome back. Oh, wait, that's true. So you can be like, welcome. The year is now 2027. You're finally awake. It's like, welcome back. The year is now 2007. Not 2007. I don't know. It's like it's the year 3007. Technology has advanced, but not enough. Well, they must have only one thing. Oh gosh, no. That's so mean. Do those years wear anymore? Oh, well, I don't know if I could say that you were well rested, because when you're in a coma, you still age when you're in a coma, right? I'm pretty sure you still age when you're in a coma. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that you still age when you're in a coma. Right? I don't know. Someone might need to check this for me, but like, I'm pretty sure when you age, you still age when you're in a coma. So I don't think that would exactly count. Probably bad. Oh yeah. Then you get into atrophy. I don't think anyone's ever been in a coma though. I mean, I don't know what the longest coma is, but I don't think I've ever met anyone that's been in a coma for that long. Because it's like, yeah, after some time your body would start to deteriorate. Your body would definitely start to deteriorate after all that time, even if you are on life support. Interesting question. Maybe get it over with if it's 30 though. I don't think the body could last that long. You know what I mean? I don't think the body could handle being in that long of a coma. I feel like your body would just give up by then, and then you would just be like on life support. That's like half of the expectancy. Like I don't know. I feel like if I was ever in a coma for that long, I would just want them to pull the plug. Like I wouldn't want to like continue on, you know. And I just want them to pull the plug at that point. Like just pull it, pull the plug. It's nah, man. I think I would just want them to pull the plug on me, like being 100% honest. Just, just pull it. Just pull the plug. Don't, don't try to. No. Like I get that some families have a hard time letting go, but mm, waking up. But like, do people dream when they're in a coma? I always thought that they didn't. I don't think people really dream when they're in a coma. They just kind of exist. But I don't think people really dream much when they're in a coma, do they? Hmm. Hmm. It's an interesting. Hmm. Don't get me wrong. It's an interesting line of thought, but just go back to sleep. And then waking up to internet in 2026. Oh gosh, I couldn't imagine. I mean, so much things have changed in only 30 years, especially from the 90s. Just go back to sleep. I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to. Okay, I feel like that's headed into like that other territory at that point. I mean, I did remember this one Black Mirror episode where people who were in comas, like even if they were in medical comas or still in life support, they could have their consciousness uploaded to like a server, and so they could like imagine like they would be like in a different life simulation, I guess. Hello, thank you for the follow. So I have heard of that before. Um, I've heard of like that sci-fi concept. And then even after they die, they then get upload their like consciousness and soul gets uploaded to the cloud. So while their body is like, dead, they're forever exist in like the server. So essentially they continue living. But I don't know if I would want that. Sounds like the Matrix. I know, but I don't know. I mean, the series is Black Mirror, so Black Mirror usually is supposed to be scary with its technology. Then you know how bad it is. I don't know. If we're living in a simulation right now, it's pretty lifelike. Just saying. Simulation I don't think I would want to. I think when my life ends, like, that's just it. I don't want to have to. How do I say this? Like, I just want it to end. Like, once I get to that old age, I would just like to make it to old age and then be done with it. depends if you believe in reincarnation or not. Then I suppose you wouldn't know whether you're being reborn or not, you know? Like you don't have any memories of your previous life. That way you could just start out fresh. They realize they're starting all over again. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm glad this still feels cozy. I'm glad this can still feel cozy as we're I had a nickel for every time I joined an ASMR mid-existential conversation. I have 3 nickels. I'm glad some of you still find this cozy as we have this existential conversation. Well, I mean, it is quite interesting. I wouldn't want to make copies of my consciousness. That would be scary. Only 3? I don't know. I don't think I would like that. I think that I would just like my life to end, you know? I know that there are all these like different series and stuff about, you know, living forever and all that stuff, but I think for me, I would just want to, yeah, I think for me, I would really just want to just die. Participate in plenty more. I see. I don't know. I think when I reach the end of my life, I just want to simply pass away. I think I would just be happy with that. I lived a life. It had its up and down. It had its ups and it's had its downs. And I think I would just be content with that. You know? But if life never ended, how would we get to enjoy it? I mean, you enjoy life because you only have it once, right? But if we were to just live forever and ever, I think we would grow bored with our existence. I know I would. No, I don't know. I think me personally, I wouldn't want to live forever or be immortal. I think I like the fact that my life is finite. I can only experience things once, and that's okay. Well, see, that's the thing. If you know that you would get reincarnated, well, wouldn't that just lead to more people trying again, so to speak? So, yeah, I think it's much, much better that we just appreciate what we have. At least to me, that's what makes the most sense. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think I would just like to relax. Just appreciate the life. I'd very be down for that. For reincarnation? Or to just have one life left? I mean, technically reincarnation could exist, and we just don't know because we don't have our memories of our past life. But, yeah, I think I'm just happy having one life. I mean, it is kind of corny, but you know what they say, you only have one life, so you gotta YOLO. Bodies conscious can perceive the world but not interact with it. Well, this question actually was kind of introduced and was kind of talked about in the latest Final Fantasy XIV expansion. If any of you guys played it, Dawn Trail. And, well, I guess if anyone wants to play Final Fantasy XIV, don't listen to me because I'm about to give you spoilers. But basically, they had a world in which people essentially almost lived forever. Basically, if people ever encountered an issue where they died, they would have souls that they could access and relive again. Of course, there was a limit to this. Once the body hit old age, they really did have to die. But then when they died, they didn't like fully die. Their consciousness was uploaded into like this other place where they were forever living. The only problem is that this would take up ether because they needed ether to maintain it. So eventually it had to come to an end. But the creepy thing was that once they died, everyone's memories of them would be wiped. So like you die and no one would remember you anymore. Something special. But yeah, the idea of having one life, it just makes life more precious. Top shelf Zaza. Oh, thank you. I hope that's good. Or unless you're taking it yourself. Well, since we started talking about an existential crisis, it was an interesting thing that the X-Packs had positioned. Possible would you want to live forever? But at the same time, you weren't really living because you were just a copy. You're not real. You already died. It's just your memories and consciousness that they uploaded to this place. But eventually, all things must end. I mean, it's scary not being able to live forever and ever, but again, that's just what makes life more precious. Well, we're doing pretty good. Welcome in, welcome in. Well, I guess we were just doing some existential chatting, but you're still you to yourself. I don't know. But the fact that there's only one of me, I feel like, is nice. I mean, that's what we tell people all the time. There's only one of you. You can never be replaced, right? Because, well, there's only one of you. And you can never be replaced. So I think for me, personally, I wouldn't want to have any copies of myself running around. There can only be one me, the original, the OG, the master key, as they say. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I like being me. It's a cozy place. Hello? What was that? That's a good point too. A copy isn't truly yourself because it's its own separate body, you know. interesting discussion and line of thought to be had. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get hungry a bit. I'm gonna have to eat after this. Not DoorDash again. It's not gonna be DoorDash. I have some cup ramen that I'm probably gonna eat anyway. I mean, I don't know. Okay, then Japanese DoorDash. It's not either. It's gonna be cup ramen is what I'll have. What flavor? This one is chili. It's chili ramen. It's actually quite good. A little bit on the spicy side. Yeah, it's pretty yummy. Hello, hello, welcome in. I mean, yeah, Japan has food delivery apps, you know, like Uber Eats and all that stuff. I'm just not going to use it for tonight. I need to save money anyway. Oh yeah, Japan has Uber Eats. I've definitely used it. I use it a couple times so far. Well, I use it pretty often actually. But like I said, I want to save money, so no order and takeout for tonight. Just eat some cup ramen. Besides, I gotta save my money right now for my passport fee. Being an adult. You're living in Japan? Yes, I'm currently living in Japan. I work as a assistant English teacher. It's a pretty simple job right now, but hopefully I'll be able to move up soon. In Kazakh. Oh, like Kazakhstan? Wow. I don't think I've ever met anyone from there. I don't think too many, to be honest. I haven't really heard any reports of missing students lately. Oh, interesting. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Sorry for all the noise. Around this time of night, people really like to rev up their motorcycles. Uh-huh. Well, hi can mean a lot of things. It can mean yes or what. or okay. It just depends on the intonation. So it's still technically the same word, but it can just mean different things. それは秘密です. I'm afraid what part of Japan I live in is a bit secret. But all I can say is that currently I live in southern Japan. But I'm afraid I can't give out any more information than that out of privacy. Yes, unfortunately, Japan's not really that big of a place, and so I don't want to give out too much information about where I live. But I do live in southern Japan, so in the summer, it is brutal. I'm talking humidity, all that stuff. Summers are absolutely brutal. Ah, Yokohama! I've been there before. Such a nice place. Honestly, it's pretty cool there. The Chinatown there is huge. It's really cool. I remember I visited there with friends. We went to the Cup Noodle Museum, and then we also went to the Snoopy Cafe that they had. It was super fun. Are you sure about that? I mean, it gets hot here in the summer. Like, it is hot. It is brutal. And it's not only hot, it's extremely humid. It is very, very humid. So you're not only just dealing with heat, you're dealing with wet heat that hangs on you like heavy. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I guess if you can handle Florida heat, southern heat like that, then. But from where I am originally in America, I'm not used to having such humidity. Ugh. Summers are absolutely brutal for me. I'm downright miserable. I don't like to go outside. During the summer, I like to stay inside with the AC. I mean, that's all nice and all, but I'm not really thinking about that when I'm like boiling in the summer. Like, oh, yay. My skin won't dry out, because there's the thing, there's lotion for that. When you get hot, I don't know. I've never been really good with heat, so when I get hot, I'm absolutely miserable. I'm all, and plus I sweat easily too. Nah, I can't do it. I'm just too miserable. Oh yeah, travel in Japan sounds nice. Wow, he visited all 48 of them? I want to do that in my lifetime too. I would love to visit all 48 prefectures. So far, I've only been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been to 7. But yeah, I would love to visit all 48 of them someday. I hope I can do more travel this year, but I have to put some things in line first before I can do that. Whoa, you went to Hokkaido in the winter? For those who don't know, Hokkaido is the most northern part of Japan. So in the winters, it is cold and it snows. RIP that moped. I would love to visit Hokkaido though, especially during the summer. I hear Hokkaido is really beautiful and it's much, much cooler. Okay. Moonbeams, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am starving. I had a very late lunch and I haven't eaten since then. And so, because of I've had such a late lunch, I did not eat my usual dinner time. I did not eat before stream and I am starving. So I think I'm gonna actually end stream here so that I can go get something to eat. But I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for the follow. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by stream today. Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And to all the new followers I've gotten today, thank you so much. I hope I can see you again. So, just a heads up for those. I also stream over on YouTube. So recently I've made it so that my Twitch is only for ASMR, but I also stream games and such on YouTube. Thank you. I also stream games and such on YouTube, as well as upload ASMR videos, and all of my ASMR VODs are on there too. So if you like ASMR and you would like to experience even more, as well as games and all that fun stuff, please feel free to check me out on YouTube. And thank you so much for the follow. ASMR only, count me in. Yes. So recently my Twitch has ASMR only, but if you're interested in game streams and also ASMR videos like scenarios and stuff, please feel free to check me out on YouTube. Right now my goal is try to get to 500 subs. So if you would like to get even more content, please feel free to check me out on YouTube. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. So for Twitch folks, we're going to see who we can go over to raid, and then to YouTube folks, thank you so much. I hope you guys all have a good night. Is there anyone that I'm following that's streaming right now? All right, let's see. But yes, thank you guys so much for the follows. So let me send you on over to somebody else. Let's see. Ah, okay, I think we found it. All right, so please feel free to stay for the raid. I'm afraid I don't have... Do I have a raid message? Shoot, I forgot. Do I? The last time I checked, do I have a raid message? Oh my gosh, we do. Okay, that's our raid message if you guys would like to join in. But we'll go ahead and go and raid. But I hope you guys all have a lovely night. Stay safe. And I hope you guys all have a lovely night. And as always... Oh, sorry. Let me actually start the raid. There we go. But as always, thank you so much. And I shall see you in your dreams. Bye-bye.